even got like a
I asked him about that, and he said it was no big deal. Nobody else was doing anything.
God, I believe
You know,
that.
it's that it was that simple to him, though. You know, and it's not simple, but it was that simple to him.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, I have a Dennis story.
So they told me the story about him saving this girl from the burning car. So I went up to the house. Dennis was home already, and I walked in his room, and I said, Dennis, was there something you wanted to tell me about today? And he's still questioning.
It's hard to be smart when everyone else is.
Was there an incident at work that you were involved with? And he kind of looks off like he's going to go, no? Something about you saving a woman from a burning car that rolled over on its top into the lawn at Rosario, and he goes, oh yeah. Dennis, you have any idea how cool that is? He's like, well, yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. But still, he had that befuddled look on his face, like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no shit.
So I have
Classic Dennis.
a story. So it's not, isn't really funny, but it kind of is. So when Dennis lived with Mom and I lived with Mom, I wanted to go see the Olympic Music Festival. It happens over by Hood Canal. Every year they call concerts in the Bard. It was the Philadelphia String Quartet had their summer season out there. And so one year Dennis said he wanted to go. So I bought him and I tickets, and we're like, well, he goes, well, what? I go, let's pack a picnic, because it's in the barn and you sit. It's very bucolic with, cows and sheep in the meadow. And he's like, okay. So we went the day before we went to the grocery store, and guess what we bought? We bought caviar, toast, sardines, special stinky cheeses, French bread, a good bottle of wine, and some salami and some meats. We packed it all up in this really cool basket, put a blanket in there, and off we went to the music festival. And it was like the best day. It was just me and him, and I'm driving along. We're having so much fun. And we pull up and we get out, and all these people are there, and they sell like sandwiches in a package. You can get coffee. You can actually buy wine there. Here comes Dennis and I with our picnic basket, and we go up and we find this prime location under this weeping willow tree, and all these people are starting to gather, and they don't have anything. They've got no picnic baskets. They got shit. And they're laying there. They're sitting in the grass. Some of them have little lawn chairs. Here's Dennis and I. Put our blanket down. We sit down under the weeping willow tree. All these people are looking at us like, what are these people? Dennis opens up the picnic basket and brings out chilled champagne and wine. Pretty soon we have he brings a board with knife, some grapes. Anyway, we put this whole spread out in front of us. All of these people were looking at us like, what am I fucking thinking about? Who the hell are you? Yeah. Why do you so here's that? Dennis reclining in his favorite Monet position, like a painting, under the willow tree, eating his grapes and his stinky cheese and sipping his ice cold champagne and a flute. And I look around and I'm like, this is fucking and all these people are just staring at us. So Dennis and I decided to make it an annual thing. It was so fucking fantastic. So the next year, same thing. Go to the store, get all the stuff, get up there. We find our willow tree. We still got it. And all these people have picnic baskets around us. They're all watching us.
Influencers.
We did. We sat down, and all these people. Some of the people that were there, they look at us. They go, like, we remember you. Some people came there. They had McDonald's, but they're like, damn it, we're doing something. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but let's just get some burgers and take up, because we got to have something here, But it wasn't lost on Dennis, and we both started laughing, and he's like, who knew we'd set a trend? We said,
don't tell people, just go.
And then every time we went from then on, right up until we did the big one, every people that came there that sat there for those concerts would bring a picnic. So
cool.
That's my Dennis story.
can turn the fan on too.
Well,
What time do we have to be back at the house?
Sue. So,
That's a half hour from now.
okay. Does anybody else have anything?
And I'm not going to
We'll do it at the house.
Oh, hell
More. Well, but that's when we're everybody has to pay attention.
I thought we were toasting. Here in New York, we can't
Huh? Pretty cool. Just yeah.
I like, you know, when I was a kid, my mom, you know, I was raised up northern Idaho. She used to have people embroidery all my stuff all the time.
Okay, this picture here is when I was 4
The good old days when that was, you know.
Pretty cool.
You got a pipe?
Cheryl does great work.
So I remember
There you go.
sitting in the back seat of the car, and people hitchhiked back in the 70s. Hitchhiking, no big deal. Hitchhiking in California, no big deal. And I go, Mommy, can we pick up hitchhikers? And she's like, no, we don't pick up hitchhikers. And I go, but even if it's Uncle Dennis, I remember he was right, like on this side of me. And so we picked him up and we found him. He was lost from the family.
Yeah,
right? 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. He's been missing for 4 years from the family.
How old was he?
Tiffany was 4 years old and she spotted him on the freeway. Down in Vietnam.
That's not good. I don't know what it is. 4 years
How old was Dennis
Look it
when
up
he
this time,
disappeared?
Cheryl. He's in his 30s. He had to be in his 30s.
How old was Dennis when he disappeared?
I'm gonna toast Dennis.
28?
No, he was 23.
Hey, I say we toast Dennis. Yep.
Yep.
I gotta get moving, so.
Yeah, we can't take this bridge off.
Thank you. Come on over. We're doing the toast.
Miss you, brother.
All right, I gotta ask this last thing. Julie, will you sing the song one more time?
I'll try.
Come on, the first verse.
Yeah, we gotta get going.
Heart.
Okay, here comes Michael.
Time to move. Somebody's purse?
Yeah, there's only 10. It's like, and I'm like, I need 4 for the granddaughter and 6 for the siblings. And I'm missing one.
Cheryl's always got to be the different one.
But I wasn't.